Alright, I'm back. So, as stated in my previous episode, I'm building Phoenix Drop High. I was doing it for a while, stopped about a year ago, and now I'm back. Everything I've already built so far is in the previous episode: lunchroom, auditorium, entryway, one hallway, and the gym right there as well. I just want to focus on something simple right now since it's been a year since I worked on this. And I have to find all my screenshots and stuff again because I only have screenshots and videos of her playing her mini games to go off of. So something simple like the hallway, and I'm just gonna try and complete this like square area. Okay, so I just really quick raised up all the walls that I already had laid out, and I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend that this color is going to be the lockers. And this is about how she had, I don't remember if it was one or two of those, but then I know that it goes 4 more lockers. Yeah, so it must have been 2. There's like a little plant here. She covered or I should say they, because it was her and her team, Afma and her team, but they put these up here, and then these went right above them, and that's kind of the gist of the first wall. And then I believe it doesn't, I can't see this part quite yet, but it comes around and there's locker rooms here in season 1. So that's the first little part of the wall. This part's super easy until we get the ceiling going. And yeah, so I'm just gonna fill the rest of this really quick and then try to do the locker rooms. It might be a little complicated though. Alright, so I have gotten done this whole wall as I've already showed. It turns out that there actually isn't anything here besides furniture. Same for the other side over here. There's just benches in between the windows. Oh wow, that building looks cool over there. Look at that. Anyway, this hallway was a pain in the butt. The locker rooms were very hard. This is probably also not the right ceiling, but I cannot figure out what block she used in this texture pack. Her quality just isn't good enough in the video that I'm looking at, so I'll have to check another video another time. All of this white is quartz. She did use that. 100% for sure that she used that. Their texture pack is a bit different. Mine makes certain blocks in real life that would be shiny in the game. So all of the white looks really shiny, but I don't really mind that. And then I went ahead and I just did this wall. It's pretty simple. This is just going to be the locker rooms. I'll do those in a moment, but first I'm going to go ahead and connect this last wall that's missing here, and it looks pretty easy, so I can just I can do that really quickly. For this wall, it's just some white stained glass is what I'll need. I'll get rid of that guy. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it is 2 of these. Behind here is a trophy case. I can't tell what block this row is supposed to be. It's too hard to tell behind her texture pack, but I'm just gonna make it that, and I'm gonna make the background our same old. I can definitely say the inside block is probably not brick, but that's what it's going to be for now. And then this wall is also really self-explanatory. It's once again just the same old. And it goes for 1, 2, 3. Then there's, I think, a 2-block space. 1, 2, 3. And then we need our fancy brick back. A space. And then I believe it's this, and it should be a little bit, okay, you would think that it would line up. That's what's getting me a little confused. Okay, it's definitely a 2-block gap. This is 100% correct. It's just that they don't line up. That's just how they made them. I don't know why, but that is what they did. Alright, that's this wall. Pretty simple. I don't really know what's going on here. I don't know how this finishes off. Have not been able to find a scene where I can see it yet. So I'm gonna go search for that really quick. I believe it goes like this. No, I would be incorrect. Give me 1 second again. No, okay, it does extend all the way out over here. It's just this little thing has to come over one more. It appears, I don't know, it just like looks weird. Like it doesn't seem right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the stairs that's wrong, which is not helpful because I need to figure out what's going on over here. Alright, I figured out the problem. This whole wall right here is actually set back by 1. There we go, that is much better. Now I'm just gonna quickly do the locker rooms. No need to really record that because it's kind of boring. And then I should probably fix the stairs so they're the right width. And then after doing that, what do I actually have left on the first floor? Oh, the lunchroom. Alright, yeah, so that's the plan. So I did some finishing touches on the things I said I was going to work on. I widened the staircase here by 1 block, and I also started working on the lunchroom. It's very basic, just a simple rectangle that leads into the lunchroom, except that it has like a counter here, but I'm going to wait to do that in the parts where I decorate. So that purple marker that's in the lunchroom, I also put 2 purple markers here, and I'm going to continue to put them everywhere that there is an empty space that it didn't look like they were using for anything. So ideally, I was wanting to put some like principal offices on the first floor because that would make a lot more sense than having everything on the second floor and up. But there's no windows, and principal offices usually have windows in them. So I'm wondering if I might just make this into a couple classrooms instead. I just want to make sure that I am making the building as good as I possibly can, so I have to fill all these empty spaces or else I'll just always remember that they're there. When you have a little bit more time than Afmao and her crew did to build stuff, I might as well make it a little bit better. Not to say that it's not good to begin with, this is gorgeous, but sometimes you just need more time to build and detail. I finished putting glass in the lunchroom as well, and I'm pretty sure the first floor is like pretty much done. There's supposed to be lockers here, but I didn't think of putting the green blocks down until I already made it to that side, so. Oh yeah, this space over here, there's nothing in it. She just had like the first day of school sign-up booth stuff here, but I can do whatever I want with this, it looks like. And it's probably going to become some kind of like learning lounge or something. I think it's probably time to just move on to the upstairs. I think it would be best to start with the lunchroom because it's this like massive, intricate kind of ordeal, and there's not really a ceiling until you get all the way to the top as you're seeing here. So I will just start with something simple and do all of the pillars and try to do all of the railings and stuff like that, and then I can work my way from the center out and figure out where all the floors and ceilings and stuff go. So 1, 2, 3, 13, 14. Alright, that is done. Now where the heck do I go from there? From what I can tell, it looks like this goes up 3, I think. What? And then it goes all the way across to the other side. And then it also looks like they stuck some slabs in the front of it. And then put that there. Yes, it looks like they did that. Although I can't really see this thing in the picture. Oh yeah, that's because she's on the ground, so you wouldn't be able to see it in the screenshot I took. So looks like it goes like that, and then This is brick all the way across, like so. And then we have, I need a cobblestone wall. And that is going, what do we do with all of this stuff? I put that away. We need a cobblestone wall, and she goes, I'm going to imagine that it's saying it starts there and then comes out like every other one here. I will probably end up making these railings like really realistic actual railings. It's probably not going to stay like this, but it's what I've got for now. If you build from just what you can see in like the screenshots and stuff, it becomes a lot easier to fill in the parts that you can't see rather than just guessing from the beginning like I tried to do with these guys. I just remembered that a couple days ago I actually found this video and watched it, and it showed me a picture of the side right here. I can't see the back still, but there's definitely 3 of these. In the last video I had 2 here. I guess I apparently must have deleted that at a later point in time. But I had 2 of these sections, and then the video showed me that there's actually supposed to be 3. So I'm wondering if it's gonna line up with these guys or something. Now I'm not certain. It's hard to tell. But I think it goes a stair, and then honestly possibly a slab in the middle, but I probably won't do that just yet. Oh, okay, so it actually is like the bottom. It's not a stair, it's a slab with blocks behind it. Alright, I'm pretty confident that this is right, so I'm going to just build these all the way across. I guess this part here is also supposed to be cobblestone, but I didn't do that a year ago. So I'm going to switch that out, because I think the reason I did that is because the cobblestone is way too dark. So that's going away. I'm curious if they built the inside first before they built the outside, because how else would they know how tall to make it? Alright, there's both of those sides done, and I think I just gotta go up to the next floor now. This one goes, I believe, here, and I think it's like every other one, which means that there is a block on top right here that goes all the way across. Okay, that is pretty much done now. And then what comes next is the ceiling. And then 1, 2, 3, that would be the 4th one. And then that goes all the way across. This is really shiny. I was able to get a glimpse of this side, and this is on the second little slab, and it's the same on this side, so it should equal the same on the side that is behind me. Yes, that is exactly the same. And then the ceiling is just 1 block up all the way across. I tried white concrete and it looked a little bit dark compared to the one in the video that I was watching for AFMAO. So I changed it to quartz, and I'm now thinking that it probably was white concrete. But this looks really good, so if I change it to the white concrete, that looks about like this, doesn't it? White concrete. But if we look really close, actually, I'm seeing some lines like here. Like throughout, I'm seeing like little lines on the blocks. If we change it back to quartz and pretend that it's not shiny, you see what I mean? It's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like almost diagonal. Like this, it goes like diagonal across the you know what I mean. Speaking is hard. And then she also has some like skylights in the, what the heck, in the middle, and that's it. Ceiling is done. Alright, now I'm gonna move on to this side right here, because I looked into the video, and you know how on over here on this side it's got like blocks behind it, and then we go in here, this side, like there's like the brick blocks. No, I'm wrong. Where am I? Up here. Aha. So you know how there's blocks, like 1 block behind it? If I do that on this side, it's gonna come out to here. to like where this glass piece is. But then if we do that, it lines right up with here. And you would think it's supposed to be behind here. So I need to spend some time figuring that out, and I'll just cut to it being done. Okay, so I figured it out. It took a little while, but I got it. And I also maybe kind of did a little bit more. Let's just wander upstairs real quick. I went ahead and started with the upstairs. This is like the first little area upstairs. I don't know what it is in her roleplay. I don't know if it really says, but I've decided it's going to be the principal's office. So I wrote a sign so I don't forget, just in case I don't come back to this for another year. Because like the principal's office needs to oversee everything going on down there, so I thought it would be a good spot for that. Yeah, so this is the first room done on the top floor. And then I did these little pillars that she has in her thing. And then it's like a 2-block wide hallway. Not a fan of that, but I can always knock out a pillar in the future probably and figure that out. Because this pillar doesn't even extend to the bottom floor. So it's just there for aesthetic purposes, I assume. But yeah, so I just need to finish going with like this whole section is kind of the goal today before I stop. I'm assuming that the whole floor is one level. So I imagine I could probably just copy this all the way over to that corner. But I'll check her video really quick first before I do that. Okay, right here. They go upstairs right as she turns this corner here. Right here. Okay. Classroom. All the way over. That's a big classroom. Kind of cool, actually. That's a good idea. And then if we turn the corner, keep going. Yeah, the whole floor looks like it's the same level, so I'll just copy it all the way over probably. Set 43.8, I believe is what it is. Yes, that is correct. That is a big chunk. And then I gotta also do from right here. I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. Don't question me. Alright. That is so satisfying, finally having that done. Just like a concrete floor, literally, kind of put in. We don't talk about this. I think all of this is gonna become this like stone color, probably. Now I'm not sure how far it goes over here. Okay, in order to figure that out, I have to start on building this classroom. I need my terracotta back, not the flower. Put that there. Shoot, which one is it? I think it's the middle one. So one, does that seem right? Give me a sec. Okay, it's 2 back from the pillar, so the back one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 doors there. This guy's brick and this guy's brick, I think. And then we have, you guessed it, another pillar. Of course. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Should be 11. I got the layout of this first classroom done. It was complicated, so I didn't end up really recording it. Not that that would be exciting anyway. But I was like, okay, I just have 2 more classrooms left. No, incorrect, because this apparently is a hallway. And then this must be a classroom. So I need to figure that out. If we take a look at, oh my goodness. If we take a look, I'm going to bed. If we take a look at the video, there is like, it goes around the corner and then there's some stairs here. And she doesn't look to that other direction, really. But we're going to try our best. So from where this little, like, stairs goes up, it's 1, 2, it's 3, 4, and then this spot, 5. So this wall in front is 5, and it starts from where this little pillar of the stairs is. And it goes until the first part of this tan pillar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have to figure out, well, how many blocks across is it? And it's starting in front of the pillar. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This little sliver here is 6. And then it is 7 floor blocks before you have to put a wall of 5. 7 floor blocks, wall of 5. That's how I figure out this stuff. And it also looks like the floor goes all the way over to this railing floor. So I can very quickly just do that. I'm just going to go right here, set 43.8. Looks good. And then we're going to do our, alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what was it, 7? I think it was 7. Oops. 7, and then the wall is what I believe it was. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, doesn't line up with this, nope. There we go, 5. There's our first wall, and then we had the 1, 2, and then 1, 2, oh my goodness, 3 maybe, was it? Okay, so I just skipped ahead like a couple of seconds from the last part, and this is a pillar of 2, the little small one that we did on the left side, and then it's 6, 4, and then 4. Instead of doing the hallway, I can just finish this side around the corner here, and then that will help distinguish where the classrooms are gonna be. I need to fix the floor first. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 again, and then I know we have a pillar, so it must be like that. Fill that in, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 2 more, I think. And then another pillar of 3. 1 shelf, 2 shelf, 3 shelf. So that's 3. And then we have a pillar, and then we have 2, I think is what it looks like, because this light would be 1, and then the one next to it would be 2. So 1, 2, 3, pillar, and then 2. 1, 2, 3, pillar. No, pillar's in the corner. I got it. And then that pillar stuck out, so we have to go back 1. So that would be 2. And then this pillar stuck out, which I think was 2. 1, 2. So then we have 1, 2, 8, 9, and then pillar. I'm gonna go with 9. That was a little hard to tell, but I've been doing it a while, so I'm starting to get the hang of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, pillar. Ooh, you would think it would go all the way against the wall, but it looks like she covers it up so she can make both sides the same like pattern. I guess one of these was not the correct length, and actually it was on this side. This pillar is only 2, and the outside one, I guess, is 3. This does end up coming out, and I can start finishing on the hallway. This comes out. There's 2 sections of 7, so this must be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it all kind of makes sense now. This was never supposed to be here to begin with. That's why I was messing up on the inside, and this is supposed to be out. Alright, I got it. So this is supposed to be 2 sections of 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then this will be a pillar of 3 at the end. 3, just like that. They should line up. This will pop out, and then it's just a row of lockers in the middle, and then a row of lockers in the middle. And same thing with this one. They put rows of lockers, and this becomes 3, and that goes all the way up to the top. And then around the corner here, if we go straight in the video, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lockers, and there is a space over here on the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there's a space there. However, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build this up really quick, and then I'm going to get my, where'd it go? Here. I'm going to grab my purple block, and put it here because, as you saw, there's this random space here. And that can be utilized in some way. So I don't want this like empty hidden space to go unused in the future. So once I'm all done with this, as I said before with the other spaces, I'll make some use of that. Alright, that looks good. Okay, so all of that has been completed. So what I need to do now is I just need to raise all the walls, I guess. Alright, I think that's it. Pretty sure that's everything that I've been able to do so far. I'm not sure what's going to happen here with this last wall that I wasn't able to finish because I don't know what's supposed to go there. I assume it just goes all the way across, but I don't want to put it in there and then have to figure out how to delete it later. So yeah, this is what I've gotten done so far for today for the top floor. I got a lot more done than I thought I was going to get done, and I'll be working on that one next. But that's it for today. I will be back in the next episode to finish the other half and probably start on the next floor.